let's talk about this Justice League 2 rumor. There's rumors, right? Rumor report. We are going to get a Justice League 2 directed by Andy Muschietti, the director of The Flash. What? I think that's a great idea. Some people out there are opposed to it. Oh, it's too early for a Justice League sequel. No, it's not. No, it's not. I've been harping on this point for a while. You don't need a bunch of solo movies to build up to a team movie. Look at Guardians of the Galaxy. You don't need a Gamora movie. You don't need a Drax movie to lead up to a Guardians of the Galaxy. If you have a good, solid script and your characters are well written and they're all interacting with each other, we know these characters. Have them already doing what they do. Open up and have them on a mission, working as a team. You don't have to delve into everybody's backstory anymore. We are over that. We don't need that anymore. So for everybody saying, oh, they just want to rush right into a Justice League sequel. No, they're not rushing, guys. 2017 was the last Justice League movie, minus the Snyder Cut. And, most people agree that Zack Snyder's version is the definitive version. But no matter what going forward, as long as Zack Snyder's not back, they are going to change the story and go forward with these characters, with this same cast. It's a soft reboot, technically. It's not going to be Zack Snyder's pitch for Justice League 2 and 3. It's going to be something completely different. So what do I think that Andy Muschietti should do? I think he needs to shoot Justice League 2 and 3 back to back. He needs to write out this script. And then you have all this epic cast. Don't waste their time. Shoot these movies back to back, and then you can put out Justice League 2, wait a year, Justice League 3, or wait 2 years. No matter what you want your timeline to be, get those movies shot, get them in the can, start working on the VFX as soon as possible. I want James Gunn to do a mass mandate across the board. Anybody that's doing a solo feature or a group movie, they need to have a full trilogy planned out and written, ready to shoot before they even sign on. No more, we're going to hire this director because they did this Disney movie and now we ask him what he wants to do. No, you need to have a solid plan. Say they want to do a Titans movie. So bring in homeboy, was it Chris McKay that was trying to do the Nightwing movie? Have a plan for Nightwing already. What do you want to do with Nightwing? I know, we want these directors to have their touch on these films and their creative aspect on these films. But for the overall story, James Gunn, he already knows. He needs to have an overarching plan. And then put these directors in like a Lego piece. Like a puzzle piece, right? So yes, film them back to back. If you get a Ben Affleck trilogy set up, film it back to back. Look at the Batman. They're still writing the script. We're not getting that movie for at least 2 to 3 years. Matt Reeves doesn't know which villains he wants. If you have this awesome universe you're setting up with the Penguin, Colin Farrell, Robert Pattinson's Batman, and you're saying you don't have your trilogy mapped out yet? You're going from movie to movie? Imagine if they filmed this trilogy back to back. We could have the Batman every year. Boom, boom, boom. Then his trilogy's done. Then you can launch him into something else. But no, because they're doing all these films individually, they're taking 2 years, 3 years to put this one movie out. Then they're wasting another year to write the movie. And then you're going 6 months to shoot the movie. And then another 8 months to a year in post-production. You see what I'm saying? Peter Jackson had it right. He wrote out his Lord of the Rings trilogy. And he shot that motherfucker back to back. And every year you had a movie coming out. None of this 2-3 year gap. It's just frustrating because they want to put out so much content, but they don't have that structured release plan. So it's at a timely release. We're having to wait 2-3 years in between these movies. And at this point, at the rate that we're getting content, it's just not good enough anymore. 2 years max. And that's already pushing it. That's already pushing it. Every 2 years we can get the Batman 2, the Batman 3, Titans 2, Titans 3, whatever it is. Green Lantern trilogy. You know, like we shouldn't have to wait 10 years to get a full trilogy of movies told, like a story. Like imagine we got like the Superman movie, right? Because there's rumors that Spielberg's coming to direct. A huge rumor, right? He's coming to direct Man of Steel 2. Same thing. I don't know if they're going. Okay, they can write Man of Steel 2 and 3, write that out, shoot it back to back. Or if they're planning a whole nother trilogy of Superman movies, write out 1, 2, and 3, shoot it back to back. Don't waste Henry's time. They can do this. They've done it before with The Lord of the Rings. It's just time management, guys. They want this huge slate, but then it takes years to even see anything. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should they shoot these films back to back? Should they plan trilogies? Do you want solo movies? I think they could do one-off movies, but let that be the Black Label brand, like Joker, stuff like that. But if you want a franchise, they should have already shot Aquaman 3 before Aquaman 2 is even out. They should be working on post-production for Aquaman 3 right now. It's just really weird that they're stuck in this old, studio system kind of thing where it's going to take 3 years to churn out another movie because they haven't even wrote the script yet. It's just really weird, dude. Like, have a plan or don't do it at all. What do you guys think about James Gunn? What was I talking about? Him doing Justice League 2. I got off track with this whole thing. Justice League 2, Andy Muschietti. Do you think he's a good director for it? Do you think he should shoot Justice League 2 and 3 back to back? Get that full story told? Let me know what you guys think.